أهلا بكم أعزائي طلاب الصف الرابع. معكم مستر مجدي خلف والمراجعة النهائية للترم الأول. مراجعتنا النهاردة مهمة جدا علشان بترتكز على نواتج التعلم أو الليرنينج أوتكم اللي هي بيجي منها الامتحانات أو بيتحط على أساسها أي امتحان. خلينا نركز في المراجعة دي، وحتى لو أنت ما ذاكرتش الساينس من أول السنة أو ضايع فيه أو حاسس إنك مش لامم الموضوع، ركز معايا في المراجعة دي وهتلاقي نفسك جايب درجة كويسة جدا أو جايب الفول مارك لو أنت ركزت فيها كده. المراجعة متقدمة من قناة النظر التعليمية. المطلوب من حضراتكم عايزين نعمل لايك وشير ونعمل السبسكرايب ونفعل زر الجرس علشان ندعم القناة ونقدر نستمر ونواصل شغلنا كمان في الترم الثاني. خلينا نروح للمراجعة بتاعتنا سريعا ونشوف أول حاجة عندنا. تعالوا نتعرف بقى على أصحابنا بقى اللي هم كانوا معانا في الكونسبت الأول. المراجعة دي هتبقى كلها بالإنجليش، هتبقى ساينس. المراجعة اللي فاتت الفيديو اللي قبل ده كان كله بالعربي عشان الناس اللي بتدور على العربي. So now let's welcome our friends here. Number one, what is the name of this animal? Yes, excellent. Penguin. And this? Polar bear. Yes. Arctic fox. Fennec fox. Pole shark. Oh, what is the name of this tree? Yes, acacia tree. Oh, what is the name of this? Yes, Panzer chameleon. And this kabuk tree, camel, Barbary pig, lizard, and this is black bear, okay, and you remember the forest bear, black bear and brown bear, yes, and what is the name of this cat? Yes, this is called caracal. So, caracal. So they are, you can say, they are the main characters of concept 1. So now, question number 1. Dogs pant too. Look at this picture. So when dogs pant like this, and the fennec fox pant like this, panting in dogs and panting in fennec fox like this. So they are panting for what? To bark, to play, to decrease its body temperature, to ask for food. Yes, excellent. They bark to decrease its body temperature or cool itself. You can say cool its body or keep its body cool. Question number 2. Desert animal like this lizard look for shade. You remember shade? Yes, away from the sun. Shade area or shade place. Shaded place. Why? To find food, to hide from sun heat, to avoid cold weather, to hide from enemies. Yes. Look at this word, shade. Shade means away from the sun. So they look for what? Or they hide from the sun heat. They stay away from the sun heat because it is so hot in desert. So they look for shaded place to cool their bodies. Question number 3. The leaves of desert plants are what? To reduce water loss. Like this. This is desert plant. Look at the leaves. You see, so the leaves are what? Look at the picture. So they are tiny in the form of spines, wide flat, large needle, or small smooth. So number 1, look at this. You see they are so tiny and in the form of spines. Any desert plant, remember this please. Any desert plant like this, its leaves so tiny in the form of spines. Okay. Next, camel skin. Here is the camel. Look at the skin of the camel. Camel skin is covered with what? To protect from heat and coldness. So, what is the coat of the camel? fur, feather, hair, scale. What do you think? Yes, excellent, fur. So camel is covered with fur to protect it from hotness and coldness. Number 5, fennec fox. Here is fennec fox, this one. Fennec fox has large ears too. Why large ears in fennec fox? Why? To protect from coldness, protect from insects, get heat off to hunt. Why? Yes, to get heat off, to cool its body. So we said large ears, animal desert have large ears. Why? To get heat off, to cool its body, yes, and to hear well in the desert. So get heat off. Large ears, remember, large ears to get heat off. Number 6, which one will die if it doesn't have any adaptations to survive? Which one will die? Is it rocks, trees, cars, glass? Which one will die if it has adaptation? So adaptation here for living things only. So the living thing here is what? Is the tree. The tree is only the living thing that has adaptation. Next, 7. How do adaptation affect the rate of living organism survival? Reduce species survival, change the structures of living organisms, increase species survival, or change all learned behavior. We said adaptation is what? Characteristics that help living organisms what? Survive. So adaptation increase the species survival. This one. So adaptation increase the species survival. Okay, make species or living organisms survive more and more. Question number 8. The thickness of animals' fur is different due to. Look at this. You see, this polar bear has thick fur, while this fennec fox has thin fur. Why? Why this one has thick, fat, you see, and this one you see it has thin fur. So the thickness of fur depend on what? Wind speed, types of food, amount of rain, or environment climate. Yes, excellent. Climate. So this one live in polar climate or cold weather. This one live in hot weather or desert climate. So the climate, the environment climate, okay, determine the thickness of coat. Any animal that lives in polar area or cold area, you find that it has thick fur. Okay? Okay. Oxygen is moved to blood capillaries in. Look at this picture. You see blood capillaries around what? This is what? Excellent. Alveoli in the lungs. Inside your lungs, okay, there are alveoli. Around the alveoli, blood capillaries, where is oxygen and the carbon dioxide exchange. So oxygen is moved to blood capillaries in alveoli. Here they are alveoli here. So you see blood capillaries around the alveoli. So oxygen is taken from alveoli to blood capillaries and then transported to all the body. Question number 10. Penguins live in what climate? I have just said. Penguin, polar bear, Arctic fox. They live in what? Polar, desert, tropical, hot, dry. For sure what? Polar climate. Next. Bird beak considered what adaptation? Question number 1. Bird beaks considered what adaptation? Is it behavioral adaptation, structural adaptation? We said behavioral, something the animal does, okay? Actions the animal does. Structural, something, okay, or structure or organ or part of the body of the animal. So when I talk about the nose, the ears, the legs, the fur, this is a structural adaptation because I'm talking about a change in body part. When I'm talking about this animal run fast, this animal eats everything, this animal stay in burrows, so this is what? Behavioral adaptation. So behavioral adaptation, okay, I'm talking about action or something the animal does. While structural, I'm talking about body part, organ, something inside or related to the animal body. Okay? So here, bird beaks. I'm talking about the beak the beaks of the bird. So this is something in its body. So this is what? Structural adaptation. Number two, husky dogs live in very cold area. So if someone says, I don't know husky dogs, yes, so this is not the point. The point is this husky dogs live in cold environment. While Canaan dogs live in desert. كنان اللي هو الكلب الكنعاني يعني. Dogs live in what in desert, which has thick fur. This is the point. Which dog has thick fur? Which one? Is it husky dog that live in very cold environment or Canaan dog that live in desert, hot desert? I have just said it. Excellent. Husky dogs. Why? Because husky dogs live in cold environment. Cold environment need thick fur to keep the body of the animal warm. Yes, yes, husky dog. Because it lives in very cold areas. Excellent. Number three, hiding in burrows is what adaptation? Hiding in burrows. This is action, yeah? This is something the animal do. The animal stay in burrow or live in burrow. So this is something the animal does, yeah? So this is what? Behavioral adaptation. Excellent. Next, like this, you see, fennec fox stay in burrow. This is behavioral adaptation. But when I say large ears, structural adaptation. Excellent. So which one is behavioral adaptation? Animals migration, large eyes, colorful scales, sharp claws. Yeah, yes. Animal migration. Why? Large eyes, so I'm talking about eyes, structural. Colorful scales, I'm talking about the scales, something in the body, so, or covers the body, so this is structural. Sharp claws, something, this is part of the body, so this is structural. But animal migration, migration means, so animals travel from north to south and come back again at the same time every year. Okay, now question number 5. Structural adaptation help animals scare their enemies. So what structural adaptations that help animals scare their enemies? Reproduction, thick skin, or camouflage or migration? Yes, camouflage. So camouflage is a type of adaptation that used, okay, by animals to hide from their prey or to hide or ambush for their predator. Okay, so camouflage. Next one, counter shading. Do you remember counter shading? Help the bull shark to reproduce, camouflage, swim, play. Counter shading. Help bull shark to. Do you remember what is the meaning of counter shading? Counter shading, we said that bull shark, its back is black and its belly is white. So two colors here. This is what called counter shading. Yes, camouflage. Excellent. So counter shading help bull shark to camouflage. Question number 7. Some plants' leaves are so large too. So some plants have large leaves, wide leaves. Their leaves are wide or large. Why? Avoid being torn by wind, avoid animals eating them, get much more sunlight, reduce water loss. Why some plants have large or wide leaves, like water lily? Do you remember? Do you remember water lily? Yes. Why water lily has large and wide leaves? Excellent. To absorb much more sunlight. So some plants have large leaves because they need much more sunlight or to absorb much more sunlight. Next one. During exhalation, gas is released from lungs. What gas is released? Is gone off. Which gas is released during exhalation? So this is carbon dioxide. Remember, exhalation, carbon dioxide. Okay? When you see gas released, it means this gas is got off the body, is pushed out of the body. So this is carbon dioxide. This is the bull shark. Okay, and this is the two. You see exhalation, here is this one exhalation. You see the gas out of the body is what? Carbon dioxide out of the body. Now, the body system that provides the human body with oxygen. Which body system? Which system provides the body with oxygen? Yes, respiratory system. Yes, respiratory system. Number 10, the body system that breaks down food into simpler substance to be used for getting energy is what system? So I'm talking about food here, yeah? So what system? Yes, digestive system. Excellent. Now, let's have another type of question. So another group of questions. Esophagus. Okay, where is esophagus? Yes, this part, you see, this part is esophagus. Yes, long muscular tube. Yes, this long muscular tube. Esophagus is a part of the digestive system that is its role is what? So this part, esophagus, its role is what? Chewing food, absorbing nutrients, moving food from mouth to stomach, or moving air to lungs. You see this one? So it takes the food from mouth into the stomach. Yes. So moving food, this one, from mouth to stomach. Next, palm tree roots help it reach underground water, reduce water loss, absorb more sunlight, or resisting wind. So palm tree, okay, in the desert, they must resist the wind and windstorms that in the desert. So resisting wind. Okay. They have strong roots and a strong stem to resist wind. So palm tree roots, strong roots, palm tree. So I must complete the question. Palm tree, strong roots and strong stem to resist wind. So plants which have narrow leaves and long roots is best adapted to. Look at this, please. Narrow leaves. When I say narrow leaves, needle leaves, okay, that look like spines. So they are best adapted to what? They have long roots that reach underground water. Yes. So desert. The best adapted in desert. Remember, any desert plant has tiny leaves or spines, and most of them have long roots that search for underground water, like acacia tree. Okay. Stomach function is, here is the stomach, you see, this part is the stomach. So what is the function of the stomach? what happened to the food in the stomach here. So chewing food, moving food to esophagus, decreasing water loss, or changing solid food into soapy liquid. Here is in the stomach, yes, excellent. Changing solid food into soapy liquid. So by the acid, remember here, so stomach, okay, secreting number one acids. There is acid in the stomach, okay, and some digestive juices that changes solid food into soapy liquid. Okay, plants that live in water environment has what leaf? I have just said it, like this one. This is water lily. This one live in water environment. What about the leaves? You see the leaves here? Here are the leaves. Look at the leaves. Are they tiny or they wide? Yes. So here is the answer. Are they needle, tiny, wide, flat, or small? Yes, they are wide. You see wide and flat. Yes. So any plant that lives in water has wide flat leaves. Why wide flat leaves? To absorb much sunlight. Number 6. What absorb water from undigested food? So the food after stomach comes to the small intestine, completely digested and absorbed. So undigested food moves to what? What is the large part here? This one. Yes, large intestine. So large intestine absorb water from undigested. Remember that large intestine, this part is large intestine, absorb water from undigested food. So remember this, absorb water from undigested food, what? Large intestine. Okay? Next. What absorbs the nutrients digested food? So what absorbs the nutrients? So the nutrients is absorbed inside what? Small intestine. Remember this part is so important. So the nutrients are absorbed and the food is completely digested inside the small nutrients. Sorry, last intestine. I'm sorry. Last intestine. This part. Next, fish. Now let's move to fish. Look at the fish here. Here is the fish. Fish get oxygen from water through what? Yes, this part. What is the name of this part? Yes, gills. Excellent. Next, amphibians. Here is amphibians. Frog, toad, salamander, newt. So amphibians adapted to live in all the following environment except. So amphibians, sorry, can live in all the following except one place can't live in. Rivers, ponds, wetland, desert. Which one amphibians cannot live in? Yes, excellent, desert. Amphibian need yes, wet environment or moist environment. So they need water to live in. Next, adult amphibian breathes in water using his hair. When amphibian in water, when they are in water, they breathe in water using what? Lungs, gills, skin, lungs, and gills. Excellent. They use skin. When amphibians in water, so please remember, amphibians in water, they use their skin to breathe. Next, fish breathes gas dissolved in water. Fish breathes what? What gas is dissolved? Look at this, dissolved in water. Yes, oxygen. Fish breathes oxygen dissolved in water. Number 2, oxygen gas is distributed to all body parts through. Distributed means transferred or transported, okay, to all the body parts through what? What transport oxygen and nutrients and everything? Blood, yes. Blood transport everything to all the cells of the body. Frogs extract dissolved oxygen from water through what? Oh, stop here. Frog. Frog is amphibian. Ah, and the amphibian, when it is in water, yes, use its what? Skin. So frogs extract dissolved oxygen from water through skin because frogs are amphibians and the amphibians use their skin when they are in water. Number 4, all the following changes happens due to human activities except which one is not made by humans? Which one is natural disaster? Yes, flood. Yes, flood. Yes, and wildfires, earthquakes, volcanoes, they are natural disasters. Okay, next one. Which human activity positively means good affect the respiratory system? Which human activity is good for respiratory system? Industry, so you say industry, factories, yes, they get off smoke and make air pollution. Deforestation, it means cutting down the trees of the forest. This is not good. Building new cities, that means we kill all the animals that live on the ground and ponds. So which one? Farming or agriculture? Yes. Farming. زراعة. Farming. Farming. When we plant or grow plants, this is good for respiratory system because plants give us oxygen and they take carbon dioxide. Human activities affect environment by human activities destroying living organisms' habitat, cutting down trees, water, air, and soil pollution, all the previous, so all of them human activities that affect the environment. Next one, cross the odd one out. Now, let's have some fun. Okay, number 1, which one? Frog, fish, salamander, toad. Which one out? Excellent. Why? Because frog, salamander, toad, amphibians. Now, next. Nose, stomach, small intestine, large intestine. Which one out? Yes, nose out. Why? Because stomach, small intestine, large intestine, digestive system parts. Yes, excellent. Number 3, lungs, diaphragm, nose, mouth. Which one out? Yes, mouth out. Because nose, diaphragm, lungs, parts of respiratory system. Number 4, polar bear, penguin, fennec fox, arctic fox. Which one out? Fennec fox. Why? Because fennec fox live in desert, hot desert. This Arctic, or polar. Okay, cold area, cold area, cold area. This one, hot desert. Acacia tree, water lily, palm tree, barber fig. Which one out? Yes, water lily live in water. This desert. This one live in water. Next question, I'm sorry. Scientific term. Living organisms that can breathe in both water and air. Which living organism can breathe in water using skin and can breathe in air using lungs? Yes, amphibians. Excellent. Number 2, characteristics that help living organisms reproduce and survive in their environment. Characteristics help reproduce and survive. This is the, yes, adaptation. Excellent. This adaptation. Number 3, the process of entering air rich in oxygen. Enter air rich in oxygen. Air enter your body. Oxygen get into your body. This is what? Inhalation. Yes, inhalation. Oxygen get into your body. This is called inhalation. Remember, entering air, it means inhalation. Oxygen into your body, inhalation. Remember this. Number 4, the system responsible for breaking down food. System break down food. Yes, digestive system. Excellent. Number 5, a type of adaptation that help, a type of adaptation help living organisms sneak up on their prey or hide from. So this is what? Camouflage. Yes, excellent. Number 6, a muscular organ that makes the chest activity expand and contract. Which muscular organ, okay, that makes the chest activity increase or decrease, enlarge or not? Which one? Yes, 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 diaphragm. Excellent. Diaphragm, when diaphragm contracts, the chest activity increase, become large. When diaphragm relax, the chest activity decrease or become small. Yes. Next one, a group of organs that work together to perform a specific group organs or group of organs. This means, yes, system. Number 8, the produced gas from living, look at this, produced, it means the gas that is released out of the body. Produced means released out of the body from living organism respiration. This is carbon dioxide. Excellent. Number 9, a process in which the diaphragm relax and move up. Diaphragm relax. Diaphragm relax. So this is what? Yes, exhalation. Yes, when diaphragm relax, exhalation. Remember, diaphragm relax, exhalation. A process in which diaphragm contracts, yes, inhalation. When diaphragm contract and move downward, this is inhalation. Yes. Now, true, false, quickly, because we have many of them. We have many true and false, but I need to change the ink color to this one. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, number 1, adaptation help in survival. True or false? Yes, true. Number 2, plant cannot adapt. Plant cannot adapt. Plants cannot adapt to extreme survival. False, for sure, false. I need to, yes, so this number 2 here, false. Okay, so something here with the program. Yes, number 3, penguins' feet do not freeze due to the thick layer of fat covering them. Penguins' feet don't have anything, don't have thick layer of fat. So remember, penguins' feet don't have thick layer of fat, don't have feathers, but they don't freeze because the way of movement of blood in their blood vessels. When warm blood vessels weave around cold blood vessels. 10 colored fur help desert animals blend in with the desert landscape. Yes, they have sandy colored fur or tan colored fur that help them camouflage or blend in with desert landscape. To survive in dry environment, plants need long roots growing deep. Yes, to reach underground. Yes, to reach underground water. So this is true. Number 6, kabuk tree flowers produce delicious odor to attract bats. Yes, in kabuk tree, yes. Kabuk tree, yes, yes. Acacia tree use wind to send the delicious odor? No, acacia tree has no delicious odor. Acacia tree send smelly message. Smell it means bad odor. So acacia tree send bad odor, not delicious one. Okay. Acacia tree has behavioral adaptations as producing poison. Yes. Acacia tree produce poison or secret poison to make the leaf taste bad. This is behavioral adaptation. Yes, true. Kabuk tree stores water in its trunk as camel store fat in its hump. Oh, not kabuk tree store water. Kabuk tree live in Amazon rainforest. But what store water? Yes, acacia tree store water in the trunk. So this one false. Acacia tree store water, not kabuk tree. Number 10, respiratory system is responsible for getting air inside the body, yes, and getting out carbon dioxide out of the body, yes. That's true. Number 11. Being exposed for a long time to higher level of polluted air destroy lungs and cause respiration diseases. Yes, that's true. Human cannot restore damaged ecosystem. No, we can restore damaged ecosystem by replanting the trees we cut, by getting back the sources of water and food for animals. So we can, no, we can restore the damaged or affected ecosystem. Exhaled air is rich in carbon dioxide. Yes, this is important. Exhaled carbon dioxide, yes, they are right. Birds living in polar region have dense feathers like penguins. Yes, you see the penguin has dense feathers. Pencil chameleon can move its eyes independently. It means freely in opposite direction. Yes, that's true. The other group of questions. Pencil chameleon has hand-shaped tail to hold things tightly. Yes, it has a tail that like a hand to hold things. Colorful scales help the dancer chameleon camouflage in trees and roses. Yes, yes, it has colorful scales that can camouflage or help it camouflage. Animals have structural and behavioral adaptations, while plants have structural adaptation only? No. Plants have structural and behavioral adaptation. Like acacia tree. Acacia tree has behavioral adaptation like secreting poison. So plants have both adaptations. Food is completely digested and absorbed in large intestine. Remember, food digested and absorbed completely in small intestine, not large intestine. So the answer is small intestine. Human can hold his breath for a long time. No, you will die. If you hold your breath for a long time, you will die. Respiration process is known as gas exchange. Yes, gas exchange. In respiration process, what happens? Oxygen enters the body, carbon dioxide out of the body. So this is true. Water coming out of gills is loaded with carbon dioxide. Yes, water enters loaded with or rich in carbon oxygen, and water out of the gills, yes, carbon dioxide. So this is true. Water coming out of gills loaded with carbon dioxide, yes. Gills are structural adaptations that help fish breathe in water, yes, for sure. Sharp spines growing around acacia tree leaves protect them from being eaten by animals. Yes, they have sharp spines to protect them from hungry mouths. So leaves of plants differ according to their environment. Yes, plants live in water, they have wide flat leaves. Plants live in desert, this hot place, they have tiny needle and or spines in their leaves. Plants live so we said in water and we said in desert. So deforestation help with restoring ecosystem. How come? Deforestation means cutting down the trees of forest. So this is not true. This is makes a problem. Secreting smelly message from plants is behavioral adaptation. Yes, like in acacia trees, this is behavioral adaptation. So this is true. Next, what is the reason for filling Banser chameleon its body with air, buffing its body? When Banser chameleon faces danger, it opens its mouth, fill its body with air, and buff its body. Why? Number one, to appear bigger and to scare its enemies. يبقى to appear bigger and fierce to scare its enemies. Easy. So Banser chameleon buff its body to appear bigger, okay, and to scare its enemies. Okay, change the color, ink color, and make it this. Okay, so this is the answer. Number 2, pencil chameleon can hunt and avoid danger at the same time. Hunt and avoid because its eyes, yeah, because as it can move its eyes freely in opposite direction. It has, so the pencil chameleon eyes can move in opposite direction. One eye search for food, one eye watch for enemies, I'm sorry. Both fennec fox and Arctic fox eat all types of food. Why fennec fox and eat everything? Because they live in desert and know much food available in desert. So as they live in deserts where food is little, because the food is little in desert, so they have to eat anything they find. Number 4, Arctic fox change its fur between seasons. This is important question. Why Arctic fox change its fur? To sneak up on its prey in all seasons. Someone says, Mr. To camouflage in all seasons. Yes. To blend in with ice in winter and to blend in with grass in summer. Yes. So everything, yes. Every answer is acceptable. So to sneak up on its prey all season, to camouflage in all season, yes, all of them right. Animals cannot eat acacia tree. Why animals cannot eat acacia tree? Look at this. This is acacia tree. You see all the leaves on the top of the tree. So only giraffes that can reach this tree. This is number 1. So number 1, as they are on the top of the tree. This is number 1. Number 2, it produces poison. Acacia tree produces poison that make its leaves taste bad or taste terrible. That's why animals don't eat acacia tree. Next one. Kabuk tree stand firmly. This one. This is, you see the roots. This is buttress roots. Here is the roots of kabuk tree. You see the root comes up from the ground and support the trunk. Kabuk tree stand firmly in soggy soil. Why? Because the buttress root. Yeah, you see this. This is kabuk tree. Stand firmly because of or due to buttress roots. Buttress roots, this. You see the root comes up from the ground and support the ground. Acacia tree can find water in drought months. So this acacia tree can find water. Why? Because, yes, the tap roots. Acacia tree has tap roots that grow downward to reach underground water. So acacia tree roots grow downward, that reach underground water. Number 8, penguins' feet do not freeze. Why? Why penguins' feet do not freeze? Because due to the movement of blood in blood vessels. The movement of blood in blood vessels. Where warm blood vessels weave around cold blood vessels. Okay, you can say because warm blood vessels weave around, hot or warm blood vessels weave around the cold blood vessels. Thank you. This is concept 1 all, and this is all the important points in concept 1. Next session, it will be tomorrow, inshallah. Okay, it will be concept 2 and the concept 3. Okay, so please follow up. Don't forget to like. We need like, share, subscribe, and comment in case you need anything. So just leave a comment and thank you. See you next session. We need your support. Please don't forget like, share, and subscribe. See you next session. Bye.